there wasn't pain, it wouldn't be worth it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Journey to Greatness with David McDonald, the GOAT. We're on day 85. Day 85. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Lee. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We are at the start of a new week, my favorite day, Monday. Happily Redefined was once the most dreadful day of the week, but now it's one that I enjoy very much. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Get your agua for the day. Alrighty, I'll see you guys on the other side. Hello from the other side. Sorry. I must cry down. Awesome. All right, welcome back. 1 second. Okay. Oops. I thought I was able to find a book. There's this cool little book. I can't wait to get to the spiritual teaching or reading again. I'm pretty excited about that. Once we get through this book that we're going through right now. So now we're getting into our reading segment. So if you're joining us for the first time, 15 minutes of reading. I'm reading the 4 executions of discipline, the 4 disciplines of execution. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Oh, pardon me. Hmm. I like this page. Hmm. This book is starting to get a little bit intense. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, cuz. Good morning, Uncle. I see you. I acknowledge you. Yeah, this book is getting a little bit intense. This is, some good practices here. It's amazing. All right. So if you are joining us for the first time, welcome. Now we're getting ready to get into our journaling exercise, day 68. And this is pretty simple. I usually start my journals off with writing about something I'm grateful for. So I'm grateful. The most important things to me is, A, waking up, and B, being in the greatest health I can be in. And so then from there, I mean, you can write about things that may be on your mind. You can write about things that you're excited about for the week. You can write things that you wish to manifest and materialize for the week. And pretty much just let your imagination go from there. It's a good time to reflect. If you want to just write about your life, what you did over the weekend, whatever it is, you always have a place to reference back to see your growth after a certain period of time. So with that, I'll see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, guys, everybody. Hey, brother Daoud. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So happy to see you. Yeah. All right. Here we go. This week. This week. Hmm. What would I say are some of my biggest takeaways from this week? This last week. I would say going into this week. I would say going into this week. Um, hmm. Hold on. Let me take a second. Knowing what you want and knowing that it's going to be a fantastic week. Live, breathe, and meditate in the feeling. When you know what you want, you know what you're looking for. When you talk to people, you know what you're talking about. When I say that, I mean if there's a certain goal that you have in mind, when you community with other people and you talk with other people, then the communication space is so much more clear because you have questions to ask. You have something that you're searching for. And a lot of the times the people that you run into a lot of the times have the answers, or have another perspective that may help you generate the answer within. So know who you are, know who you are too, but know what it is you're searching for, and know and feel that it's going to be a magnificent week. We don't care how, or you can care how, but just knowing that you're going to have a magnificent week kind of it kind of allows for the curiosity to be piqued, and it allows you space to wonder, like, oh, I wonder what's in store for me this week. I know it's going to be a great one. And then come time at the end of the week, you're like, wow, that was a really magnificent week. And then you're like, I did all of these things, or this happened or that happened. And you're just really holding that, like, man, like any second of every day this week, something magnificent, is bound to happen. um I think both of those things are really good. I feel like it's going to be a really good week. But we've been saying this every week for a whole week straight. I mean, for almost 3 months. So it is what it is. I can't really, man, I can't tell you enough of this though. This last month has probably been one of the most uncomfortable um, growth months that I've had, probably. Period. It's probably been the most challenging. It's been the most uncomfortable. It's been the most um, settling. It's been the most composed. It's been the most balanced month that I've had in my entire life. Maybe the last month and a half. And at the end of the day, I'm still here. Um, and I can tell you that no matter what it is you feel like you're going through, no matter what it is you feel like you're going through, take a step back, look at your scenario, and always know that you'll never fail because you are the greatest, and everything will always be all right. And I'm telling you that right now. I'm living it, like I'm experiencing it, and I'm coming to the tail end of that month and a half of the type of stuff that makes you just want to quit. You're just like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Um, you know, when you get to that level, that's when your persistence has to increase. That's when the composure, that's when the balance, that's when the the patience is really, really tested in that swing. And so you just have to be really calculated and dialed in tune with yourself to know, okay, this is just a part of the journey. This is just a part of the journey. And now I'm telling you here at the end, at the summit, at least one of the summits now, it's like we're at the summit. Everything is well. Everything has always been well. But now the reality is catching up with what we've been projecting mentally in our heads. And now it's like, okay, we're at the summit. We're here at the end. Everything is well. And it can't be better. Now it's time to go down the mountain and then start climbing up the next journey, and then the next evolution of growth. And no matter what you're going through, you guys, do not give up. Write it down on a piece of paper and run through it. Don't let it linger around and try to figure its way out around you. No. I mean, bust through the door, full on, kick the door in, kick the whole frame, kick the whole wall out. Run towards your problem, run towards your issue, the challenges that you have. Set a timeline like, look, this is when all of this will subside. And mentally know every single day, every single minute that you are in a good place. Every single day, every single minute, you are in a good place. And then boom, when you get to the end, you're gonna be like, wow, I just made it through that. That's a story that I can share with somebody as inspiration, or that's something I can keep for myself to know that I really am greatness and there's nothing in this world that will ever stop me. Once you learn these mechanisms, they say all these mechanisms are tests to help us get to the next level, if that's so our pleasure. And when we get to that next level, if we're able to fall or bump our heads on something, it's not hard for us to bounce back because we've already seen all of these tribulations where we've had concentrated months of energy, of whether it's like challenges or being uncomfortable. And then we just know how to work through them every single time. So the more you up level yourself, the more those the more you up level yourself, there's a potential that those burdens once you overcome certain challenges and obstacles throughout your journey, other challenges and obstacles can come. And when that time happens, every single challenge and every hurdle that you jump over, you're just building up that arsenal of tools that can help you mentally get through certain situations. And throughout it all, we're spending time, obviously digging into ourselves and loving ourselves unconditionally. So that's only making us more powerful to achieving the impossible or the dreams that we know are possible for ourselves. So know you're the greatest before anybody else does, because you truly are. There's no mistake about that. We are the GOATs of this life. Thank you for joining me for day 85. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 86 at 5 a.m. Love you guys. Peace.